it. Girl, you got to wash it. Girl, you got to let it well be. Dead nigga. Dead nigga.
Took me from Detroit to Hollywood. You had me thinking everything was just so good that I became the joke of your neighborhood. You did shit to me I never thought you would. You used me, abused me, knocked me to the bottom and confused me. Treated me like one of your groupies. I guess you never thought you would lose me, but ha ha ha. Who's on top? Who's got the money? Who's tripping out? Ha ha ha. Who's washed up? Who's all alone? Cause who fucked up? Ha ha ha. Who's got the kids? Who's living life the way they wanna live? Ha ha ha. Revenge is sweet, payback's a bitch. Don't you know my name? Why the drama? Don't you know my name? Aaron Carl. Don't you know my name? Why the drama? Don't you know my name? Why'd you have to trip on me?
For those of you who do not know, my name is Aaron Carl from Detroit, Michigan. And in just a few moments, I'm about to get on stage and turn this motherfucker out.
Pretty tight with the underground resistance people in Detroit, right?
Yeah, that's how it started. Some friends of mine had heard what I was doing at home and said, oh, you should talk to Mike Banks. And I'm like, who the hell is Mike Banks? So when I finally went to see him, I had some songs on cassette. And he says, I want to do a single. I said, well, I want to do an album. And he says, well, if you want to, if you can sell an album on your own, then come see me. So I said, well, screw you. I'm doing it. So I did.
Great.
I released my first little CD. It caught some attention, and it caught his attention. And when he was at my show and saw me on stage, by the time my show was over, he was down on his knees saying, please let me sign him, please.
Oh, beautiful. Oh, how beautiful is that?
Once he signed me, I had 2 records come out at the same time. One was Wash It, and Down was on the B-side. And then there was Crucified.
I'm drowning in despair. That's my song, too. Looking for a love that isn't there. Won't cry for life is over. See the tears flow like a river as you stone me from behind. Sometimes I'll have a melody or a hook in my head, and I have to write it. Like I carry around paper and pencil all the time. People think I'm crazy because I'll be humming a song and they go, "What's that?" And I go, "I don't know." So I'll go home and, just write it out.
Detroit style, baby!
To have such great music, Detroit is bad for the scene. There's so many of us there, and none of us stick together. Now, I know that there are some cliques, there are a few people who do hang out or whatever, but I was never a part of the clique. Even when I was with Soul City, I wasn't in a clique. I was always, okay, there's Mike and Gerald and whoever, and then there was me, far off in the corner. So that's how I've always been. And that's how they are. Where did it all begin? What shocked me about being overseas was actually hearing real house music on the radio. We just don't have that. It also didn't hurt like when I first went to France, and I think I told the story once before. I was in a restaurant and Cashmere was sitting next to me, and we didn't know who each other was. And a guy walked into the store and said, "Oh my God, Aaron Carl and Cashmere in the same building." And I looked at him, "You're Cashmere?" He looked at me, "You're Aaron Carl?" And we just laughed. It was hilarious. So, I mean, and in another way, it's kind of depressing because overseas, I get, the star treatment. Everyone knows who I am and they like my stuff. And then I go home and it's like, oh, it's you. So, I like traveling. What kind of bullshit is that? First you have to pay to pee, and then they don't even sing to you. I thought the toilet would sing something like, "Oh, we have to go find an electronic music toilet. Yeah. House toilet all day long." Do you want me to talk about Vienna? Good, because I like Vienna. Coming over here, I mean, this is my first time here, and it's almost like a dream. The performance the other night was just like, the crowd couldn't believe it, and I couldn't believe it either. They're clapping and cheering for me, and inside I'm going, oh my God, they're clapping and cheering for me. I love these people. But on the outside, I was just giving it. Yeah! Yes! I got Butch on stage. Make some noise, Vienna! Let me tell you something about house music. It's not just a groove. House is a feeling. And when you feel it, you will understand that house music is freedom. My music always has messages. And it's not like I'm trying to change the world or something, but with every record I release, I don't want to leave anything to the imagination. When you play my record, you know what I'm talking about. Take My House, for example. Music is life, life is music, it's all underground in my house. I believe that. I believe that house music is freedom.
Music is life, and life is music. It's all underground in my house.
My message would be to just keep listening, keep following me, because it's a hell of a journey. It's a hell of a ride.
Who you want to be in my house. The time has come for us to stand up. Stand up and let yourself go in my house. Music is life, yeah. Life is music. It's all underground in my house. Everything I've given you
This is what you're giving me. Tired days and lonely nights. Tell me that you never leave. After everything I've done for you, this is what you've done to me.
My biggest musical influence was Prince. His first album came out in 1978 when I was 5. And I begged everybody, please let me have this record. And so he was the biggest influence I've ever had as far as music goes. God, I could go on and on. Al Green, Heat Wave, Earth, Wind and Fire, Denise Williams. I had a crush on Denise Williams. Can you believe it? I had a crush on a woman.
Goodbye, cause you don't got no cash.
I'm Aaron Carl, and I'm from Detroit. No, okay, no, I'm serious now. I'm so good. Hi, world. Can you hear me through this microphone? So I don't have to hold it up here. I can go here. Okay. I don't know what to say. Besides, I'm Aaron Carl from Detroit, Michigan, USA, and I'm fabulous. Hello, this is Aaron Carl. You can check out. I'm playing. He is looking like, no, Aaron, no, speak. Okay. I have to be normal. Yeah, right.
Goodbye.
So I have to pretend like I've never spoken. Hi. No.
Goodbye.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Can you see me?
You don't got no cash.
This is Aaron Carl, and you are going to scream if you don't check out www.commandyoursoul.com. Get it right now. Yeah, but this was called Wiener.
Yeah,
Wiener in.
yeah. It means woman. For Vienna means Wiener.
Well, I can tell you
Wiener
what it
is the
means.
man. Wienerin is a woman.
I can tell you what it means in America.
Yeah. Oh, Wiener. Yeah. I know Wiener. Yeah.
You couldn't say that shit in Detroit and get away with it. Wiener what? Hello. Let me get this right. Hazel Kleiner?
Oda?
Yeah. One of these.
Yeah.
Future Fun Master?
Yes. Say it again. Kaiser.
No, Kaiser means emperor.
It's like
Kaiser is
Kaiser's-
cheese. Kaiser is cheese.
So this is a Kaiser.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kaiser Kronen. I don't know shit.
Yeah.
That's a Wiener
racist
Schnitzel.
thing. Yeah.
Oh my God. I feel like a prostitute.
But you.
$10. And then of course I get you.
Yeah.
Oh my God, very good. So there's this sausage in here, right?
Yeah.
Because that's not what you said earlier. You said there's wiener in here, and I will throw this away.
No.